Today, I'm asking one essential question that will be answered by the end of today's video, and that is 2K finally dying? Season 4 just dropped a few days ago, and if we're following the trends, this is supposed to be the peak of player enjoyment. You know, brand new season, brand new battle pass, a new park, you know, a bunch of new cosmetics, all that. But instead, at least for me, I'm kind of getting sick of the 2K cycle. Now, every month and a half, we kind of reach this new climax of what is a new season, right? It's supposed to be the end of the drought of only playing park, and instead of just reliving the same day after day, playing park, 3s, 2s, whatever. But the worst part of all this is I know I'm not the only one who feels this way. So today we're going to deep dive into why NBA 2K feels so monotonous, and also why Season 4 may be the biggest warning signal we've ever seen yet. So the first thing that I would like to mention that was in the intro a little bit is the season system in 2K is completely outdated. At least the way 2K handles it. So every new season, we're promised fresh content, but in reality, it truly feels like nothing is changing. Like, just because there's a new park doesn't mean the game feels new, right? Just because there's new clothing you can wear doesn't mean the game feels new, or new emotes, whatever, right? That's literally just the surface level. And the things that could like actually make 2K fun every season is maybe a bunch of new dribble sigs that are actually good in meta, or some crazy buffs to like, I don't know, defense or dribbling or shooting or dunking or layups, whatever, or some crazy nerfs. Like, real gameplay changes is what we need, and there's barely any of that. It feels like every season they drop maybe 6 new sigs, maybe 6 or 7, and half of them are like spin moves or hezzies or sig size up or something that doesn't change the way you completely ISO. Like, I want to see a new meta every season. Like, I think I've been rocking the same dribble moves that I got since like season 1. So like, what is the fun in that? They need to shake up the game, but I don't think we've gotten that yet almost at all. What it really feels like is that 2K is like saving all their good stuff for like the late 7 and 8 seasons, right? Or whatever. But if nobody's playing the game, like, what's even the point of this strategy? And honestly, a crazy fact that I honestly believe is true is the 6-7 emote in season 3 might have been the best thing they added in all of season 3. And that says a big thing about how dry your game is. If this is the best thing about a month and a half of development, that's your big content drop. And don't even get me started on these battle passes, bro. They're actually just such a joke. Outside of cap breakers, right, and the badge elevators that you get in every single pass, there's maybe like 2 things worth grinding for. Like, there's like 2 cool things that they add every season out of 40 tiers, which is just so embarrassing for the people at 2K. We're supposed to be hyped for a new season, and instead we're getting the same grind, just wrapped in a different box. But here's the kicker. So even when they add something new, I mentioned this earlier, it doesn't change how you play the game. A new emote, a new skin, a slightly different park layout, none of that shakes up the gameplay loop. At the core, the game just feels recycled, stale, and lifeless. There's nothing new. And we've played this game 2K26 for what, 5 months now about? But what it really feels like is that 2K has just lost sight of what actually keeps people coming back. Genuine gameplay evolution, and not just like shiny new toys to stare at while we grind. If they keep this up, it doesn't matter how flashy or how cool the things that they add in the final seasons are. If the game's not fun, nobody's gonna use these cosmetics. The community is just so checked out already. But this is the part that may hit the hardest. The player base for 2K26 is drastically smaller than it was last year. And that sounds like a crazy stat. It's like mind-blowing, because at the start of 2K26, if you went on social media and saw a 2K video, it'd be like, this is the best 2K since 2K20, and this is gonna revive 2K. Like, this is the best 2K we've had in half a decade. Well, according to Steam charts, the peak player count for 2K26 is almost half of 2K25. Now, yes, this is PC data, but that doesn't mean you can just straight up dismiss it. It's a smaller pool of players, but that doesn't make the trend any less real. And yes, you can say, okay, well, maybe this PC player just bought a console and now they play on console. That's not losing a player, that's just losing a PC player. That's a fair assessment, but not everybody is gonna do that. And let's just assume half the people did that. That'd still be a 25% loss in player base, which is just ridiculous. Think about that for a second though. A game that's supposed to be the revival of a franchise is losing players more than 2K25 did, which was widely criticized as being a bad shooting game. Shooting was inconsistent. There was no pure green window the Elite and Rise affiliations were so unbalanced. If you picked Elite, you got boned, right? Like, you didn't get any rep, and Rise on the other side just got the freest rep of all time. And yet somehow, despite all that, 2K25 literally has better numbers than 2K26. You can look all this up online too. So when you see these numbers for 2K26, it's not like just disappointing as a player, it's like alarming. The excitement and all the hype, all the promises just isn't translating to like the actual engagement of the people who are playing the video game. And people are frustrated and are leaving because there's so many more cool games out. Like, why would you play 2K when the game is the same for a year straight? If there's nothing different about a game for 365 days, what is the point of continuing to play that? That gets stale and boring after 3 to 4 months. Another glaring issue, in my opinion, is the rep system. Honestly, it's just broken. Like, rep needs to feel rewarding and exciting, and most importantly, consistent every time you rep up. Right now, it's like anything but. So, okay, let's analyze this, right? From Rookie 1 to Starter 4, the grind is fine, right? If you play the game a reasonable amount, you'll get all these rewards in like a week each, right? It's not bad, and it feels fair. But once you hit vet, like, literally everything changes. Like, I, for example, am a vet 4 right now, and it suddenly feels like I'm climbing Mount Everest and flip-flop. The rep you gain is nothing. And just to break this down, let's mathematically break this down. So as a vet 4, for every win you get less than 0.1. So let's say I'm gaining about 0.06 per game. I think that sounds about average, or like accurate. I don't know the actual number, but that's what I think I'm getting for every win. To get to vet 5 from 0% to 100%, you'd have to win a total of 1,667 wins alone. That's not even including the losses. So considering that I have a win rate of 80%, I'd be looking to upwards of 2,000 games for one rep level, which is just completely ridiculous. Now, I get it though. The grind does need to be challenging, right? You have people who are grinding and trying to hit Legend 5 as fast as they can, like cash out, and they need some sort of challenge so they don't like complete it under a month. And it also needs to feel exclusive if you do complete the grind, right? We don't want Legend 5s just walking around everywhere. But here's the thing though. If the content that they release is already stale, and the rep grind is like mathematically impossible to justify as a player who's not sitting on their ass grinding for 8 hours a day, it turns what a game that should be fun into what feels like labor. Like, for someone like me, right? I post 2K, it's one of the games I post. Hitting vet 5 feels impossible. It's one rep level away and we're halfway through 2K and it feels impossible. Like, my time right now, originally I grinded, but now I split a lot of my time through editing, script writing. I work a part-time job. I try to spend time with family and friends. I have my own hobbies on top of that. And I only play the game when I need footage. And to be real, the average 2K player probably has a similar schedule to that. They may have a family or a full-time job or a full-time student, or maybe even they're a student with a part-time job, right? They can't spend more than 10 hours a week playing or something. How are they supposed to like get a genuine rep grind if they care about the game and like actually hit a rep consistently if the rep grind is so ridiculous? Like, the design choices are actually baffling to me. They spend time giving players jetpacks and cool cars to ride around in when the core gameplay and progression system are just straight up miserable. Like, a bad rep system doesn't just make progression slow, like, it genuinely kills purpose. And if you rep up once a month, right? Like, what's fun about the game the other 29 days? And obviously, yes, so you can play with friends, that's fun, but that's not always an option for everyone. Maybe your friend has a really busy schedule and you guys can't play at the same time, or your friends suck and you like to play comp games, or they play other games, and maybe you don't have any friends and you're just a fucking loser. But either way, the game leaves you with almost nothing to chase and nothing to feel accomplished about if you're not sweating your ass off 100 hours in a week. I don't even know how many hours are in a week, but there's probably more than 100. And then I am gonna mention one last thing, okay? So obviously 2K is more than My Career. This isn't My Career Simulator. There's other modes like My Team, My NBA, Play Now. I don't know if there's anything else. WNBA, maybe you're a fan of that. Now, My Team in its own has its own issues, right? And I won't even dive into all those, but 2K or My Team hasn't been like fully relevant. It's been dropping off steadily since like the 2K21, 2K22 era. And with that being said though, My Career and My Team are the two main reasons people play 2K. And like I was mentioning before, there are some people who like My NBA. Like, you know, I like my rebuilds every now and then. You know, maybe I'll go play a couple Play Now games for fun. You can play with friends, but let's be real, 2K will never fully die because of things like that. It's the biggest basketball game in the world, and there will always be something that players will be chasing in all these modes, right? But here's the catch. If 2K just does not make a drastic, meaningful change, like adding mechanics on the level of cap breakers, right? That was a fantastic change. Everyone loves cap breakers. Something like that, completely overhauling progression, or introducing something that actually feels brand new every month, like rejuvenating to play NBA 2K26. If they don't do that, the game will continue to slowly lose players month by month, season by season, game by game. The numbers will shrink until the community is fully gone. But I want to hear from you. If you play 2K, like, what is your take? Do you agree with me? Do you fully disagree? Do you think I'm right on some things, wrong on some things? Like, are you enjoying your time and the updates that Ronnie makes? Or do you feel like me and you just feel stuck in a same old stale cycle? For me, like obviously you can tell in this video, for me, it really just feels like 2K is scared of taking risk. And that's what I've been seeing in so many places in today's world now. There's so many developers ignoring their fans, or they play it safe. And I'm finally starting to see the consequences of this, like, firsthand. The lack of innovation, the stale seasons, and the broken grind, like, it all adds up and is reflected in the player count. If you made it this far in the video, I seriously thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please drop a sub. It means the world to me. I've got more takes, more breakdowns coming. I'm going to be yapping all the time, maybe doing some 2K challenges. I've got some bangers lined up. If you want to see something, comment down below. But do enjoy the rest of your day, because 2K might not be fun, but life still is.